Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD. Today is Friday, October 4th, 2020. It is 4:10 and 44 seconds a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is a continuation of my research on microbiology, particularly alcohol toxicity. So let's hop to it. Drinking blocks a chemical that promotes attention. Norepinephrine release to cells is diminished, causing cascade of effects. Date December 2nd, 2020. Source: University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio. Summary: scientists studied the cascade of events that begins when alcohol diminishes norepinephrine release in the brain structure called the locus coeruleus. In a new paper, researchers from the University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio, UT Health San Antonio, report brain chemistry that may contribute to why drinkers have difficulty paying attention while under the influence. When we want to focus on something, or when we stand from a chair and become active, a brainstem nucleus releases a chemical called norepinephrine. Acute exposure to alcohol inhibits this signal in the brain. When attention is needed for a task, norepinephrine is secreted by the brain structure called the locus coeruleus. Scientists previously did not understand what happens next. Researchers showed that norepinephrine attaches receptors on the cells called Bergmann glia. This leads to a calcium rise in these cells. Bergmann glia are astrocytes, caretaker or supporting cells in the cerebellum, a region near the brain stem. To our knowledge, this paper is the first description that norepinephrine in mammals directly binds the receptors on the Bergmann glia and activates them through calcium elevation. The researchers focus on the Bergmann glia, but also demonstrated that the same phenomenon occurs in cortical astrocytes. Most likely, vigilance-dependent astrocyte calcium activation is inhibited throughout the brain by acute alcohol intoxication. Persons under the influence are off balance when they walk. The researchers expected to find that the inhibition of calcium rise in Bergmann glia would also explain this. It didn't. The calcium elevation in Bergmann glia is not critical for motor coordination, which is somewhat surprising because the cerebellum is classically known for its role in motor control. However, our findings are in line with current suggestions that the cerebellum also play critical roles in non-motor functions, and that astrocytes are not only supporting basic brain maintenance, but they may actively participate in cognitive function. The beauty of the studies reported by the researchers is that they had been conducted in real time in living and breathing animals, using state-of-the-art technologies. The findings will open up new avenues of defining the brain circuits that ultimately determine the state of alertness, and how chemicals that interfere with those circuits essentially dampen this inherent vigilance of the brain. The team utilized a technique called two-photon imaging to study specialized mice, obtained from collaborators at Johns Hopkins University and Heidelberg University. Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD on computer science, microbiology, and bioinformatics. Well, hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.